Before we start, this game is currently on sale on PS5, so check that out. Last year, Ubisoft released Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Watch Dogs Legion, and Immortals Phoenix Rising all within 2 months of each other. Assassin's Creed was praised for having an interesting setting and cool set pieces. Immortals was praised for being a tight open world experience with a lot of fun to be had, and that leaves Watch Dogs Legions, the most innovative of the 3 and the most ignored of the 3 as well. The first 2 Watch Dogs games were hit or miss. I think we all remember how much of a downgrade Watch Dogs received between its E3 announcement and launch, and it seemed like very few people ever spoke about Watch Dogs 2. So in this video, I'm going to talk about how Legion took me by surprise and why any fan of the open world genre has to play this game. I just reached 800 subscribers, so thanks to each and every one of you that have watched the video. My goal is to reach 1k by the end of May, so if you would like to see other random gaming content, then please subscribe and share with your friends. I cover everything from old games to current gen on all 3 platforms. Now, back to the video. I was intrigued by the mechanics that were promised in Legion. You can play as any character you see. Every time you inspect a person, their traits, weapons and equipment are all randomly generated, leading to some extremely fun gameplay situations. The internet created memes around having an army of grannies running around London causing havoc, and the game delivered. Most elderly people having a mobile trait, meaning they are slow and can't get into cover. But that doesn't stop them from hacking a drone to drop an explosive barrel on their targets and sneaking out before anyone finds them. Ubisoft may have taken time away from the Assassin's Creed series and innovated, and we should commend that, but Origins, Odyssey and Valhalla have slipped into the same formula, and the same with Far Cry. But why is Legion not receiving any praise? It seems to have sold well, but it has been on sale loads since it released, so that's probably a telling sign of how well it sold. I bought the deluxe edition on sale for PSN at €60, and at first I thought it was ripped off. Something didn't feel right about the game, but I persevered, and after a couple of hours I was hooked. Firstly, the world. It seems every GTA-ish game is set in America, so being able to explore London was amazing. It's not often that you drive on the left side of the road in games, and even though we drive on the left in Ireland, it felt weird driving like that. Another strange thing is having roundabouts. I know Americans don't understand roundabouts, so they're not very common in the US. Us highly intelligent Europeans understand them, so navigating around them is no issue. London is a grey, wet city, just like Dublin, so I felt right at home. One thing that is amazing is the ray trace. I'd be curious to see if they chose London to show off the true power of ray trace. The city is constantly covered in a layer of wetness, so ray trace reflections look absolutely phenomenal. The world is perfectly sized. I recently played Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and feck me is that map too big. I get overwhelmed by it and end up losing interest. Ubisoft created a nice world to explore that doesn't take too long to unlock the full map. Judging by the map in Odyssey, it would take upwards of 20 hours just to unlock the whole thing, but Legion asked for less than 10 hours to clear the map, which I was grateful for. Immortals did a good job of this too, but I think Watch Dogs does it best. Now, the main bulk of the game. Recruiting members to your team. You start off with a random group to choose from, and by chance I managed to pick the lad with the Dublin accent, but I couldn't help but laugh every single time he spoke. Seriously, who the feck talks like this? It's like he's trying to put it on and failing miserably.
You will have to do the manual override.
Secret passages and hidden bases. Oh, I fucking missed this shy.
And I can't wait for the comment saying I sound exactly like him, but his accent is absolutely terrible. Anyway, he had a pistol and some pretty boring traits, but you soon realise how cool some of the traits are. If you recruit a builder, you can sneak onto building sites unnoticed. Or you can be a football hooligan, or soccer hooligan for you Americans, and have a drunken rally cry that brings random passerbys to your aid. The creativity is insane, and it only gets better with the unique operators like the Beekeeper, who has a cool unique weapon and ability. Now, one thing I would recommend is to play the game with permadeath, turning it into one of my favourite genres ever, and that is a roguelite. The stakes are pretty high going into encounters, and it made the game so much feckin' fun. I honestly can't gush about it enough. The amount of times I would have a highly skilled character that would be near 1 HP, and I would be absolutely crapping myself. And when my operators die, like my Beekeeper, I was devastated. But it only pushed me to find cool new characters like a spy, who has a special card that can cloak or shoot missiles. I just love this game so much. As I said, this game is on sale right now, so I would definitely pick it up at the cheaper price, but seriously, play this game. The systems at play are amazing. The story was also surprisingly good. The first half was a bit meh, but I loved the second half of it. I think Ubisoft have a great system going here, and I hope with some refinement that Legions 2, or whatever it's going to be called, will be absolutely phenomenal. Anyways, this was a bit of a shorter video, but there's Watch Dogs Legions. I would love to know what you think of the game and the video. Don't forget to join the Discord if you want to chat. I appreciate your time, and I'll see you all in the next video.
Suspicious man.
Target down.